Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mars M9 back with another video. Like I said in the last one, coming to you with the Summerslam predictions. This time I'm with my boy Dark. You know how it be, JV3 for life.
Yo, yo,
Um,
yo.
so yeah, SummerSlam predictions. Let's get straight to it. Let's not waste any time because the show is in like half hour. So first match we got Nikki Almost Superhero, aka Nikki Cross, aka Nikki Ash, aka just fucking call her Nikki. I don't know why they even put this Almost Superhero shit at the end of her name. Versus Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley in a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. 100% I can see. For some reason I think they're gonna be protecting Nikki, so they're probably gonna have Charlotte either pin or submit Rhea Ripley in a non-clean, in a more of a dirty fashion. Um, to continue to pad her stats in winning championships and just pass her dad in fucking championship wins. Don't want to get into it because it's kind of triggering. Um,
Yeah, I think the same thing, honestly.
yeah, it's,
And fuck Charlotte.
it's triggering. It's like I understood that.
Yes,
I understood her last
terrible.
win. I understood her last win when before she lost it to Nikki the next night. I understood her winning that, and I was all for it and hoping that she had like a lengthy run before she got cashed in on it, or either got cashed in on the same night. But it happened the next night, and yeah, knowing this is gonna happen, it's just triggering. Anyway, to the next one on this list: Roman Reigns versus John Cena for the Universal Championship. Now, I have
Man, you know what I'm gonna say.
hell, you know what you're
I
gonna
just
say.
want John Cena to win.
Yeah.
That's. I think we all want John
Yeah,
Cena to win, really.
pretty much. Me personally, I have, I got two ways that this could go. All right. First way, we have Roman Reigns just straight up win because it was predicted it was like almost said when Roman Reigns said, if I lose, I'm leaving WWE. Now, let's move to the other possibility. Roman Reigns saying if he loses, he leaves WWE. This could also means, okay, the draft is coming soon. If I lose, I leave SmackDown pretty much, or I leave WWE until after the draft when I'm drafted to Raw. Like that's kind of how I'm seeing it. But to be safe, to make my predictions look good, I don't want to say it, but I'm going with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's the sad truth, honestly.
It is
Fuck
the
that.
sad as hell truth. Up next, Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. Match a lot of people probably don't want to see. Don't get me wrong. Bobby Lashley is talented. He's been dominating. He's been booked. He's been booked as he should be. But I don't like it. I don't think, as far as like his days in Impact and TNA and stuff went, him being world champion, it's a seeable thing. It's something that made sense. But in a WWE setting, where there's a lot more people that are more marketable and like more themselves, Bobby Lashley is not a fit for that world title position. He's more of a fit to dominate the mid card, especially with his gimmick being so fucking close to what Brock Lesnar's was and kind of close to what Roman Reigns currently is. It doesn't make sense for Bobby to be sitting there not being able to talk and have an MVP talk for him. Pretty much, he is the my skin color of Brock Lesnar. Um, I would honestly rather have Brock Lesnar return right now and fucking take the title. So the safe bet would be Bobby, but I'm taking the risk because I don't think Bobby has sold correctly as champion. I don't think he's been as marketable as they wanted him to be. So I think in good old transitional fashion, Goldberg is gonna win the title and immediately drop it to someone else.
Yeah, I feel like most people just hate them both, so I don't even really care who
Yeah, because
wins.
to be honest, like, why is someone like Bobby Lashley at the top of Raw when there's talent like fucking Ricochet just sitting there
Yeah.
doing absolutely fucking nothing? Like, come on, man. Let's make some sense out of this, WWE. All right, next on this card, we have the Usos versus the Mysterios for the tag titles. Weirdly, like, obviously, the Usos got this. There's honestly no question. They're finally going to get the clean win over the Mysterios. The last wins have been the exact same fucking finish, and It hasn't been clean, but I think this time they're finally gonna get the clean win. And this is paining me to say. Deep down inside, I have a feeling that the father son tag team is coming to an end, and Dominic Mysterio is gonna turn on his own father in what doesn't make fucking sense yet again.
And yeah, WWE never makes sense, man.
Yeah, who you got in this match?
I have the Usos as well.
Yeah. Listen, for those that may be wondering why these predictions may seem slightly bland, we haven't paid attention to WWE that much in a while. I paid slight attention to find some significant details, but as far as me going into full details like I used to go to in my old videos on my old channel and probably even some on this channel, I have no fucking energy to do it. It's Raw is just 3 hours for no reason. Literally with one of those hours, just literally if you add the time, one of those 3 hours is nothing but fucking commercials. It's just dragged out for no reason. And Smackdown, there's some small booking issues, but you know how it goes. Next match we have Bianca Belaire versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And I think this might just end up being a case of Charlotte versus Sasha from back in the day, where they're gonna start going back and forth with that title. Like, because there's no other women on that roster that can actually fit the bill right now of SmackDown Women's Champion. So these two are more than likely just gonna constantly go back and forth over this title until the draft. So I'm gonna go with Sasha to win this.
I think Bianca's gonna win, but
I would hope Bianca win because Bianca has been
I want her to win.
Bianca has been marketable. She's been a champion people can get behind. But if that draft isn't, the immediate Monday and Friday, then more than likely Sasha is winning. I don't know when the draft is taking place. But next, we have a bit of a dream match on our hands as Edge takes on Seth Rollins. Now, smart man would say, Edge being the legend that he is and CM Punk being a younger image of him, Edge takes the fall, Seth wins. But the reality is, despite time in WWE, Seth Rollins is just as much of a veteran to the business as Edge. And with that being said, I'm going to go with Edge winning this to kind of gain some momentum back, because you can tell a lot of momentum was lost over the last few losses Edge has taken.
Man, I'm feeling a Seth Rollins title push again, honestly. So I think Seth Rollins is going to get a little push.
One of the main reasons I'm saying Edge, because obviously that draft is coming soon, so I can probably see John Cena, a small John Cena and Edge program going on if John Cena manages to beat Roman, but you can only hope. Next we got Sheamus versus Damien Priest. Obviously Sheamus is world title material, and if all goes well, Sheamus will be WWE champion he will be WWE champion pretty soon, and I'm feeling Damien Priest is one of the next soon-to-be big megastars coming into the business. Damien Priest is still young, got a lot of, well, not that young, but got a lot of years in front of him in the business. So I say Damien Priest walks out with the United States Championship tonight.
I think Sheamus is going to retain. I don't think his title reign is done yet.
Oh, so you just calling your favorite wrestler Mid Carter, huh? All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. How low you think of Sheamus? It's crazy. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. I don't even think I'm gonna go into full detail with this, because I don't.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, it's Drew McIntyre. I have zero details in this either, so If Jinder wins, that would be a big surprise. But from just the knowledge that I even come close to having, I'm giving it to Drew. Next we have Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie.
Um,
Uh,
what even is the point of that match, if I'm being honest?
I personally have no idea. Um, Alexa.
I just think Alexa Bliss is gonna win. That's just
Alexa
what makes
Bliss is
sense.
gonna win. Yeah,
Oh, probably like a 10-second match, if I'm being honest.
yeah. I wonder how they're gonna do with Alexa since Bray Wyatt isn't in WWE anymore. Are they gonna continue that current gimmick she has, or are they gonna find some crazy way to revert it? Like it needs to be reverted because it doesn't make sense anymore. But I'm going to Alexa
Yeah.
Bliss. Up next, we have AJ Styles and Amos versus RK Bro. I see RK Bro winning this, and then Randy Orton for the second time in their tag team tenure turning on Riddle and them having like a MVP Matt Hardy style run with the tag titles, where they don't really care about each other and they're beefing while being tag champs.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win too.
Like,
No explanation.
yeah. No, I'm almost an
Just makes sense.
No, I think that's it. Might be more. There's obviously called subject to change. There might be pre-show shit that I have no idea about, but sorry for any interruptions in the background that you may experience during this video. But yeah, that's the predictions for this for SummerSlam 2021. Let me know your picks down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Share it. Let your mom, your dad, your dog, your hamster, and everybody know to come check out this video. Come check out Mars M9, the JV3 squad. And like always, JV3, the greatest crew alive. Dog Pack can't be messed with as a faction. You know how you know the drill. And we out this bitch.